shut the fuck up.
Right. Where are we going? I trimmed it. I got a new beard. I got a new chair. I got a new gaming chair.
New hat.
I got a new shirt. Thanks, Tom.
It's not my fault. You guys are fucking dumb.
What?
I think I know.
You're just trying to pretend like you're not dumb.
No, I think I know. Yes.
Welcome back, everyone. We are here, Season 3, Breaking Bad, Episode 2. Tom, bring us back. Episode 1, what happened?
All right, so episode 1 starts off with a bunch of people crawling towards, I guess we could call it an altar, a prayer vigil, whatever you want to call. And then two guys that Kevin thinks are cartel. I think the other two might think that as well. They also crawl towards the vigil, and then they put up a picture of what is obviously what did you call it, Katie? the police sketch.
Hank drew
There's
it.
a police sketch of
Hank
Walt.
drew it. Don't
Hank drew
make fun of his
Getting the Heisenberg
artistic.
from Wish.
Oh, God, yeah. Okay. Anyways, and then I'm just gonna go through everything that happens, not really in sequential order, but Walt feels bad about the plane crash, tries to burn his money, and then he has second thoughts as he's himself catches on fire, jumps in the pool, throws the money in the pool, jumps in the pool. The cartel guys kill a bunch of people as they're crossing the border. Skylar talks to her divorce attorney and gets divorce papers, gives them to Walt. They have a little, it's not really a conversation. She ends up telling him that, I know you're a drug dealer, and he doesn't confirm. He tells her, no, I'm actually a manufacturer. Because that's better.
Distributor.
Yeah, I know. Walt, he gives a little talk at the auditorium to the students, trying to downplay the severity of the crash, because he definitely has some guilt, which, hence he tried to burn his money. Gus texts him. He meets up with Gus. Gus says, hey, I want to give you an offer. He says 3 months, $3 million. Walt turns it down, says he doesn't have his family, wants to get his family in order. Walt and Jesse chat. Jesse says he knows who he is. He understands now that he's just the bad guy in the story. So I think that's pretty much everything.
I wonder if since Walt said to Gus he wants to get his family in order, if Gus is going to kind of interject in some way. He seems like a really
he likes
micromanager.
Yeah, and like really intelligent in like being able to make things play out in his favor.
And I'm sure he has a family, so he's going to be able to like show like, no, you can. I mean, he's got, he's definitely got something to win, just like Saul, not Sal. Just like
Better call Sal.
Wouldn't quite ring, right? As well.
Call Sally.
Let's call
Sal from Wish.
Just like Saul, they have like a financial like chip in the game. So obviously Gus is gonna want him to continue doing it. So I bet you he is gonna. I agree with that. He is going.
God, I bet Gus recognizes the reason why he's calling Walt is because he recognizes the profit in it, that it's a good product.
That's true.
And it's something that he
true.
wants to go ahead and make money off of, and now he's telling him, look.
But is he gonna go with and help him, or is he gonna go and be like, it's not, you cannot just walk out like that, That's.
I don't think that, but I think help him is subjective. I think he's gonna be try to help Walt means he's gonna help himself.
Well, we're gonna see now, no?
Yeah, I'm really interested to see exactly what type of person he is. I bet they go into that a lot. He seems like he's going to be like a main character. At least for a season, maybe. Could be longer,
Maybe.
But he seems like he's going to be very influential into the plot line.
All right.
All right, well, let's freaking find out.
Yes.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Hells
Everybody
yeah.
watching, here we go. 3, 2, 1, bam. Yeah, if it was in Mexico, the lighting would be way more yellow.
Wow.
Big Neil Young fan?
Oh, what do you got tonight?
Morning, officer.
Sir, can you turn the music down? Down means off.
No, it doesn't.
Well, then say.
You should have said turn it off.
You know I pulled you over this morning?
Well,
Because you're a
I'm
dick.
pretty sure I wasn't speeding. I've been using the cruise control, so I
No, sir. Your
Mr.
windshield-
Kavanaugh.
And what are you doing?
Citing you, sir.
What?
Don't worry, it's just
What,
a
you don't
repair
believe
ticket.
me?
Once you get the
Sir,
windshield
regardless
repaired,
of how
it's...
that windshield was damaged, this car is unsafe to drive in this condition. Stay in the car, please. Sir, what you need to do is take a deep breath.
This is
calm down,
America,
and get back
okay?
in that
This
car
has got to be,
right
a,
now.
Cassidy.
this has got to be a dream.
At least have the common
Cassidy.
decency to hear me
I need
out.
you to step back right now.
Did you even hear what I said?
Sir, calm
now
down.
you're giving me a ticket?
Had about 2 seconds to stand down, or
Oh,
I'm going
what?
to pepper spray
Oh, you're going to pepper spray?
You understand that?
That is just perfect. Pepper spray the man who's expressing his opinion under the First Amendment.
It's not the First Amendment, bro.
He went,
He got that sprayed.
he went full Karen mode.
Jesse?
Hey, Dad. Fixing up the house, huh?
Doing a little work, yeah.
I'll bounce. It's cool.
I mean, it's moving a bit.
Selling the place.
In this market, can you believe it?
So you moved the garage. That's bold.
Mother's idea, it's quite an operation. We did all new stucco, all new master suite, sandblasted, fumigated the basement.
Right on.
Awkward.
Think I can get a tour?
These guys are trying to finish up. Maybe we better stay out of their way. There are pictures on the website if you want to take a look.
Cool.
You're looking healthy. I'll tell your mother, she'll be happy.
Thanks. You know, I could come by sometime for dinner or something.
Yeah. Sometime.
Ugh.
Okay. Later, Dad.
See, I didn't mention the
Between
chip that
James-
he's sold.
Well, it doesn't matter at that point, but see the difference between Jane's dad and Jesse's parents.
Him.
Hey, Walt, remember Officer Kavanaugh?
Yep.
Officer, I'm very sorry that I lost my temper. There's no excuse for my behavior. It was disrespectful.
Yeah.
She doesn't want me to see the kids.
She said that?
You're gonna be like, she thinks I'm a drug dealer.
No, it's a tough position for Hank to be in to say anything because he's married to
Yeah.
the sister. So it's like, you know, you can't
That
really
is true.
be really careful about what you say.
And Walt's a piece of shit. Like, he says she doesn't want me to see the kids, but he doesn't say she doesn't want me to
You
see
don't
the kids.
write, you
because
don't
I'm a
call?
manufacturer.
Right.
Oh,
What's up, Sal?
Sal?
What's up, Sal?
Sally. What's up,
Off.
Sally?
You know, say something once, literally once.
We need a T-shirt that says "Better Call Sal" with Katie's.
It's not a disaster, all right?
You guys are so
Not
funny.
going to the cops. She's not going to tell a living soul. You want to know why? One word. Blowback. If she blabs, it'll be a disaster for her. That DEA brother-in-law, screwed. You were right under his nose. You'll be lucky if they let him bust glue sniffers at the hobby shop. The kids? Paging Dr. Phil. My daddy's a drug dealer, and my mommy turned him in. There are other fish in the sea.
Wow.
You've been out of circulation for a while. I mean, you'll be just amazed at what's out there. Thailand,
Jesus Christ.
Czech Republic. I mean,
Thailand.
those women are so grateful to even be here.
Oh, Jesus.
In the meantime,
It's all about
funny.
money, man.
let's play things.
He's gonna call this guy who knows a guy who knows a guy.
Ice cream, man.
That's Saul's henchman.
Don't tell your mom.
Dude, I swear, as I said, like,
Yeah.
every bald guy is
We may
the...
have a wife problem. Look, I need eyes on it.
You got an address?
He is no.
308 Negra Arroyo Lane.
Is he gonna try to get a hit on Skylar?
Is he gonna rough her up?
Here she is in blue again. I don't like this. Go change your shirt, Skylar.
That's purple.
Dinner's gonna be late.
Them's dying
Okay, I'm
colors.
hungry. I'll bring you takeout, but
Take that thing off right now.
if you're
Go,
hungry,
I mean,
can
off
rustle
camera.
something up.
Put a different shirt on.
Might wanna.
My name's Walter Jr. Like,
Hi.
what? You can't even say his name?
You've changed your mind about being called Flynn. All you need to do is just
She's such a good
tell me that you don't want to be
You know
called
what?
Flynn.
Dad didn't even show up till fourth period, and his eyes were all red like he's been crying or something. But you don't even care.
Pepper spray.
I mean, why you gotta be such a bitch?
Hey, no.
Hey,
You can't,
hey,
you
no.
can't-
Yes.
Hank, it's all right.
I know it's none of my business, but
But I'm gonna ask anyways.
keep them off from the kids, man.
You're right, Hank. It's none of your business.
Kind of fucking. That Saul's dude's gonna have one of them big fucking conical microphones pointed at the window.
If he cheated on her, then she would have told me by now. It just feels like something more.
It's a sister right there. At first I was like, hey girl, why are you acting like you're gossiping?
24/7
But like, no.
coverage. Need you. All due respect.
You want a job?
A job? Who's got a job for me?
I do.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. That's right.
It's never left.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Oh, is
Those,
that
those
the...
diesels. Oh, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's Tuco's uncle.
Oh.
Or Tuco's cousins.
Yep. Oh my god, what's gonna happen? Oh, is he the one who drew the picture? Can he draw?
Maybe. Oh no, he doesn't look excited to see them.
No.
He looks very unexcited to see them.
Oh god, here we go.
Yeah,
Oh, this
You
is
know,
how he's
they're
gonna
gonna-
talk. This is how he's gonna talk.
I'm like, they're gonna talk to Tuco?
the
Well,
Ouija
because-
board.
Of like the ritual thing they did.
Nah,
I'm
they're
like,
gonna
oh,
use it.
No,
They're gonna use it to draw words so he can understand.
Yeah.
Ouija board?
And then he's gonna ring the bell. Yeah.
Oh no, they finished that white.
If you're gonna do this, it can't be so glaring.
Glaring. How about if I just push 28,800 out of this into next quarter? Could you sign it then?
I'm just saying, I can't sign it as it currently exists.
Fair enough. I'll take care of it. Thank you for the heads up. Wouldn't it be easier if we... Right, okay, good. So we'll meet you at the house.
How can you let her treat you like this?
Come on.
How can you just take
Now,
it?
just listen to me, okay? No matter what, all of this has nothing to do with how we feel about you, okay? We both love you very, very much, okay? You and your sister will come first. Always. Come on. Let's try to see this in a positive light, okay? Both of us.
Oh my God!
Let's just
Stop.
buck up. And I'll take you home. Let me first just hit the old bathroom here.
Little cologne on.
Good afternoon.
Oh, his parents.
Saul Goodman. Nice to meet you.
You're not that
Oh, he's gonna get Jesse's house back.
Better call Saul. I get it all the time.
We're here to discuss the sale of the property at 9809.
Oh, he's buying it?
I get it. Flat fee clients, am I right?
We feel 875 is very fair.
But I suppose there's always a little wiggle room.
Huh, thanks. Lawyers should say, shut up, please.
Wiggle us on down to 400, and you got yourselves a deal.
400,000?
Well, this is a waste of time.
How could you
Ridiculous.
possibly
You gotta be
imagine
kidding
that
me.
we would entertain this?
Come on, hon.
I don't know. I just thought some allowance was in order once I heard about the meth lab. The one that used to be in the basement. I looked over your signed disclosure statements, and I don't see any mention of a meth lab. No. Oh, you got your termite inspection. That's good. But no meth lab. Now, some would call that fraud in service of concealing a felony. I myself am more open-minded, but it's tricky. And don't get me wrong, I applaud your cojones. I mean, good try of sneaking a meth-contaminated property past a buyer. I mean, could have been a good deal for you. Too bad. Now, I could file a suit and encumber this property indefinitely, or could start some criminal proceedings. But I don't think any of us want that. Now, do we? How about it, counselor? Do you concur?
Yeah, I guess, you know.
That's a huge.
I mean,
I was just trying to figure out what that was.
Kevin.
Is that
double,
the,
triple
is that the
XL.
pizza that's gonna end up on the roof? Is this the roof pizza time?
Oh no, is this happening? Is this really happening?
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm. Wait. Everybody, calm down.
Oh my God! It's
Thought it'd
happening.
be way later.
I'm ordering pizza tonight.
That means that she's gonna kick him out. Why else would he throw the pizza on the roof? It's not gonna work. It doesn't work.
Skylar. You got tipping sticks.
Yeah! I finally understand the memes.
Get the jump putting it in his pocket.
When I went out this morning to get the newspaper, I saw
the pizza.
pizza on our roof. Would you know anything about that? Listen to me, Walt. You need to control yourself. Calm down, accept the situation, and keep your distance.
Get your restraining order right here. Restrain this.
Restrainers.
In this economy, a lot of people would kill to break even.
Poor Jake, he had his heart
I
set.
can't wait till
on going
Jesse pulls up with the
space
moving van.
God, this is all we need.
Home sweet home, yo.
How about
Jesse,
it?
the house has been sold. The new
I
owners
know.
are expected at any moment. Where do you think you're going?
Inside. Bought the place.
Later.
Bye. Thanks for the upgrades.
Dude.
She's gonna end up killing Skylar while Junior eventually finds out.
She's not wearing blue. Shut up.
Nice come.
I saw you through the moon from miles.
Oh, Walt's there.
She changed the lock.
Oh, he is there, yeah. Watch out for the mold, dude.
Oh, what a catch.
Uh-oh. Oh no, it's the Juarez boys. Oh. Is he gonna take care of him? We got an issue solved.
It's me. There's something you should know about.
Hold on. Is that Gus? Yeah.
They're gonna wait for him to come out. It's nice of them. Oh, they're gonna get called off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Is that Walt's phone? Or theirs?
No, it's theirs, but it's his Pollo's.
He's gonna see the eyes not in the same place.
Yeah, the eyes moved. Yeah, he's got very good attention to detail because you remember with the fucking plate. And the Band-Aid in the pool. That's his deal. Attention to detail. All right, well, good lord. Somehow, Los Dos Vin Diesels have a relationship with all Sassy Gussie.
That, or they want to know who he is. So they're going to, I don't know, like use Walt to lead him.
I think that there's some relationship between Gus and whoever those guys are working for, and called in a favor or something. Maybe they didn't understand. They didn't know.
Was it their phone that it rang on, or Walt's phone?
It was his phone. The guy reached out of his jacket
I
pocket.
thought you guys said that it was Walt's phone.
Who said it was Walt's phone?
Oh,
No,
okay.
He pulled it.
That's what confused me. Okay.
He pulled it out of his upper left
Gotcha.
jacket pocket.
Yeah, so interesting.
Wait, so Jesse has his own life now, I guess, somehow.
Oh no, Jesse's got a new place to cook. Are you serious?
Yeah, but like no, like I mean he's kind of not with Walt in this like the same storyline, if you want to call it, you know, like he's doing his own
story
arc, yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe- I think
he's got his place.
And Walt is just getting like it's getting worse for him every single time. Every single episode now, it's like the situation is escalating for him.
I mean, they're both out of the meth business currently.
True.
They're gonna fall back into it. some way, or be forced back into it.
But Jesse is using the money and actually like in a smart way instead of in a like before. Like he just bought a house.
I mean, he did it out of vengeance, so I don't know.
I mean, he bought a house anyway, so.
Yeah, the house that he lived in before that they just spent $400,000 on renovations and leveraged the fact that he's the only one that knew there was a meth lab in the basement. And then
so one of the things. Sorry, go ahead, Kevin.
I was just gonna say, and then he used fucking Saul to go ahead and get the house back through money that was made illegally.
Yeah, one thing that shouldn't be lost that's somewhat important is, did you notice who, I don't know if they've said his name yet, but the guy who was installing the microphones, his name's Mike.
The bald guy, yeah.
Yeah, we'll call him Mike because that's his name.
I've read the comment, by the way.
Did you notice who he called?
Yeah, he called Gus.
He called Gus, yeah.
No, he called. Yeah, he
he's
called
working for
yeah.
Gus. Not
well,
for
he called
Saul.
Gus.
Yes.
Yeah.
So notice that he does not work
for
Saul.
Yeah.
Or he might work
Well,
for
he works
Saul,
for
but
both.
but the ultimate arbiter of decisions is Gustavo.
He was a bit of a he was kind of. You could have seen that he doesn't work for Saul because Saul is such a goofy, not goofy, but like he's such a outgoing character, and Mike is like very serious, and you don't think he's working for him. I don't know if you know what I mean, but like.
So it comes across to me as Gus knows that Saul's telling him to do stuff, and Gus pretty much says, "Yeah, go ahead," or "No, don't do that." Like Saul thinks he's telling Mike to do, but it's only under the guise of, or under the shadow of Gus.
So are you saying that Saul doesn't? I mean, I know Saul said that when he needed to contact, the big time meth dealer, he's like, "I know a guy who knows a guy." So Saul doesn't have direct relationship
Mike might
with
be
Gus.
the
That
middleman.
Mike is the plant for Gus's operation, and then he uses Saul's resources.
So I mean, I'm not sure about this.
I mean, you
honestly,
already know.
Well, no, I actually don't, because it's pretty vague throughout the show.
Okay.
But I get the vibe that yes, Mike is working for Saul, so Gus can keep tabs on things.
So he's like an undercover agent for Gus.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he helps Saul, but he reports everything back to Gus.
And probably because
it's how I get it.
In some way, he uses Saul to make money for him.
I hope that's not spoilers. I don't
mean,
think
like,
it is.
Saul's the
I
one.
mean, he called.
Well, he called Gus. Like he definitely called them.
So it's pretty obvious.
I would have.
He didn't call Saul.
I would have assumed that they were all kind of working together. That I would have assumed that Saul, when he said he knew a guy who knew a guy, he didn't really. He knew the guy, and he was just trying to
maybe
make
the guy was
separation.
Mike. They don't really say. Like maybe the guy who knows the guy was Mike. I don't know.
It's Sal.
I don't know. It's Sal.
Who knows Sal?
Better call Sal.
Sal Rosenberg.
Kitties.
I need to know the
You
story
love
of
it,
the
don't you?
pizza.
She's like, you say something one time.
I don't positively reinforce negative behavior.
What about you, Katie? What do you think? You've been pretty freaking spot on. So, what do you think?
I was thinking that I don't really have. They're doing a lot of setup. I think the guy who knows the guy is Mike. I don't know. Like Mike is putting mics in the house, but I'm not really sure because Saul was the one who got Mike, who said that we have a wife problem, right?
Yes.
So he was there. Obviously saw, so they're all, I think Saul doesn't really probably know Gus, and that's probably for a reason, because I'm sure Gus knows that Saul has a price, and Gus has a lot riding on this. So I really do think when he says, I know a guy who knows a guy, it's probably Mike. Mike is probably the craziest person that Saul knows, and little does Saul know is that there's like way more up there. To the point where like these like Gus has control over these like maniacal like murderers. Like just a simple text, like bam, and they're called off. So like Gus is.
How do you know they're not just well-dressed lumberjacks?
My question is that if those guys are working for Gus, there's no reason that Gus would go ahead and deliver the order to go after Walter White because he knows who Walter White is. So those guys do not work for Gus. They have to be working for somebody else.
Maybe
they didn't know it was Walter White. Like I think Gus knows it's Walter White. They didn't know it's Walter White, and I don't think their communications crossed.
If you showed Gus the picture of that fucking picture that was in that house, he would be able to recognize
But I
who
don't
they're
think
talking
that
about.
that they did.
I have.
Like,
I have
no.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think that they communicate in that way.
I think you're dealing with two different companies.
What
You're
if-
dealing with Gus's company and whoever these guys work for, and maybe they have some sort of agreement or whatever, and that what they were doing, didn't realize it was infringing upon Gus's territory.
Yeah.
What if these two guys were after the guy who killed Tuco, which is Walter White, but they didn't know that Walter White is Heisenberg, and then after Gus found out that they went to kill Walter White, he's like, "That's Heisenberg. You cannot kill him." You know.
Did that picture that was on the wall have a name underneath it?
No,
No, it was literally just a
It was
picture.
just the sketch.
Yeah.
No, just a sketch, and then the uncle he said Walter White, and they didn't know that Walter White is Heisenberg. So maybe Gus was like, "Yo, guys, no, I need him," you know.
Right, there was a miscommunication
I
that
need
was
him.
clarified in that moment.
But why were the two of them going after Walter White?
Because he killed Tuco. Maybe, or like
But
something
Tuco's
like that. You know?
Tuco's uncle seemed very terrified to see them, not happy, not like, "Yes, thank you, please go get this guy."
Well-
He seemed scared to see them,
Well, so
There's
I
something in
remember.
between here.
not like excited or
don't
anything.
know. There's something.
God, I don't know what I should.
No, I
It's
don't
so
know.
hard being in my
You
situation.
can't. You're not able to.
We will wait and see, Tom. That's all.
Well, there's some things that I like. Here's how it works.
But we can
So
talk
right
about it
now,
after.
I know, but listen, like I have answers, and there've been hints at it that you may have missed. But I'm like, do I tell them because later on it might be a better. They might show it better to where you get it. But I don't know. It's all good. I'm just not gonna talk.
No, you can't because
I'm gonna end up spoiling something.
you've seen the show half a dozen times. If we
No,
had watched it a half a
I
dozen
know,
times, we'd be
I
able
know,
to make
no,
the
but I'm
inferences.
telling you, there's some things. Yeah, exactly. There's some things that have been said that you may have missed that would answer a couple of these questions you have. But it's all good.
Yeah, but
I
the
think,
first
as
time you watched the show, how many things did you miss? And then you caught the second
Yeah,
time
yeah.
you watched the show.
Yeah, good, yeah. But yeah, you're asking the right questions, you guys.
Hey, we're good. We're good at paying attention. Imagine like
I'm pretty sure there's two different entities involved that have some sort of coexisting business agreement, and there's obviously everything's very intertwined.
I can't say
Because
that.
they all, like, I mean, the guy who was working for Sal, I said Sal, for a guy who was working for Saul is clearly working for Gus. The two guys who were looking for Walter White clearly has something to do with Gus's business in some way, but obviously not directly. Because otherwise, he seems to be like the type of person that would have known. Like if they worked for him and they were like his henchmen, he would have known that they were going to go ahead and go after Walter White.
Maybe.
So like, there's gotta be two entities involved here. I mean, maybe it's one large entity, and these are just two subsidiaries that didn't communicate correctly together as well. But I think you're talking about like Gus is the major mover of methamphetamines in the southern United States, and the other guys are like major movers of methamphetamines in northern Mexico. And of course, there's going to be some crossover there, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. My assumptions have been wrong a lot, so.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So.
Yes.
Well,
Katie,
looking
do
forward
you
to
wanna
getting
add
more
anything,
into it.
Katie?
Nope, looking forward to getting more into it.
Dude, Walt got so close to being killed.
Dude, I'm so glad this was the pizza episode. I thought that was like way later. Way later. I finally got to experience the meme.
I need to know the full story. Like, I need to.
I'm pretty sure it just happened on accident, and then they went with it and threw a camera up top to shoot down. Like, okay, we're gonna own this.
I'm so gonna go YouTube and watch like some. Okay, I can't. No, I'm
No,
not
you
gonna-
can't.
probably
Spoilers.
should not do
Spoilers.
that.
You can't
Yeah,
look
I'm
at
gonna get
anything. We
spoilers.
can't look at anything at all. I'm really concerned what happened to the pepperoni. That was a pepperoni pizza that was thrown up on there. The camera panned down, and then it looked like sausage. Where did the pepperoni go?
I'm sure the birds ate it.
But why wouldn't they eat the cheese or the
Oh my
bread?
God,
They only picked off the pepperoni?
Planes
I mean,
can't
I
crash
love
in the
pepperoni.
air.
I love
Where the hell is
pepperoni.
Kevin asking the real question.
I love pepperoni, but yeah, those little things get me all the time. And the pizza was thrown on top, and they did a fucking straight up pan right at a pepperoni pizza, and then the next pan when they showed the pizza on the roof, there was no pepperoni on it. Like, be consistent, consistency.
Justice for pepperoni.
And I really do like pepperoni pizza. The sausage pizza is pretty good too, but pepperoni and onions, my jam.
Is that it?
I'm done.
That's it. We're done.
Okay, good.
Okey-dokey.
Good night. Bye. See you next week.
Bye.
See ya.